Hello, everyone. This is Southern Belle Whisper. I hope you all are doing well today. Happy Valentine's Day to all of you. Um, Today I was really grappling with what I wanted to do video-wise, and I asked my niece, I said, I really want to make a video today for Valentine's Day, but I really don't know what kind of video to make. And she said, just do a get ready with me and just ramble, talk about your favorite love songs or, something. So that is what I'm going to do today. I'm going to address the elephant in the room. I gave myself bangs because I searched all around for a salon. I told them, I said, all I want is my hair styled, and it's $50 to get your hair styled, and I just don't have that kind of money right now. So I gave myself bangs. I know they're not perfect, but I like them, and everybody at work likes them, so I'm not worried about it. But mostly I want to talk about self-love today, because I'm one of the people that is alone on Valentine's Day, and I know how that can feel to some people, being alone on Valentine's Day. Technically alone. Not having like that romantic relationship on Valentine's Day. So growing up, I always used to say that Valentine's Day was my least favorite holiday because, like I told you guys, I didn't have that many serious boyfriends, and I just always enjoyed getting stuff for Valentine's Day, and I was always jealous of the really popular preppy girls that got like the 12 long stem roses, or a bear bigger than my head, or a box of chocolates. Even though I was a teenager, I was already in love with love. I want somebody to love me so bad. And even at that young age, like I was engaged at 17, how crazy is that? What is that? Sorry about that. I just wanted to be loved, and I wanted cards and chocolates and flowers. But I realized something the other night at work. I've been telling you guys how I've been seeing God winks everywhere. Like, it's been crazy. And so this happened 3 times. The first time, we have like this point system at work where if you spend $1, you get a point. And then once you reach a certain amount of points, you can get like a free coupon for like water or detergent or something. You can use those points as like money. And the first thing that happened was a customer had 444 points, and then the second time it happened, the change for the customer was 222, and then the third time it happened, I checked my phone and it was 555. By the way, I'm doing like a Valentine's Day look. I'm not going out anywhere. I'm just relaxing today. I've already taken myself a bubble bath and I'm squeaky clean, and now I'm just pretty much doing this for you guys. But so that happened 3 times, and a customer pointed out, I told her, I said, this has happened 3 times to me today, and she said, well, obviously someone up in heaven is trying to tell you that they love you for Valentine's Day. Okay, and just in case you're new here, I lost my brother October 2022. We were estranged. I had not spoken to him in 6 years, but I still grew up with him, and you still love, somebody. They're your blood. You still love them no matter what. And it was really, I fought with a lot of guilt after he passed away, especially when I realized I made a second Facebook, And I searched his name one day and I realized he hadn't blocked me on that profile, and it just bothered me so bad. Like, I told myself I could have reached out to him at any time. So for a long time I felt so guilty, so guilty. And then I had that night on the beach. I forget which video it was. I talked to you guys about that. But I was so exhausted that night. I felt like I was at death's door. And I was. When I got here, I had walking pneumonia. My mom wouldn't even let me sleep alone, because she said, Kelly, you're wheezing when you sleep. And I found out I had walking pneumonia, and I'd been sick for months after that night on the beach. But that night on the beach, I gave myself fully to, because I had nowhere else to turn to. I was scared out of my wits, and I was feeling that guilt. And one of my brother's favorite places on earth is the beach. And so when I called out to God that night and I said, I'm sorry, please save me from this road that I'm on. Almost like Jesus take the wheel, because I heard that song the other night and I looked at it in a whole different light, because that's exactly the way that I felt. Like, I was just so exhausted and so tired of controlling my own life. But when I called out to God, I also felt my brother there with me. I told you guys I have no idea how I got to that security shack. I blacked out, I told you guys. But after I had called out to God, they found me. The security guard had found me, and I don't think that's a coincidence. But when I talk about love, I think of that night on the beach a lot. Because I know my brother was there with me. And I'm looking for my lipstick. Hold on one second. Okay, this one's alright. But that's when things start changing for me when it pertains to love. Because I literally had somebody for 10 years tell me that they love me, and then go behind my back and call me names and cuss at me and take advantage of me. So that obviously was not love. And that was something that I prayed for all my life, was to have somebody love me. But this is why I realized the other night when all those God winks were happening, because I came home and I just started boo-hooing, crying. And I was like, God, I'm getting to the point where I'm looking around me and I see my family, I see my friends, I see colleagues that I worked with surround me and support me in this community as well. And I have felt more love from all of that support than I have in a very, very long time. And it's true. So I realized, you know, after I had myself a good cry last night, because sometimes you just need a good cry, I realized that it's not about necessarily having somebody that's in love with you. That's not all that matters. Not at all. Because I've just realized this is the first time in my life where I've actually felt myself loving myself. Because I've always looked at myself by the opinion of others, and I've just gotten to the point where all that doesn't matter to me anymore. Like when I first separated with my ex, I was like, what is everybody going to think of me? He's got videos where he'd rile me up, and then he'd take a video of me so that I would seem like the crazy one. And I was like, what is everybody going to think of me? What is this family going to think of me? And then I got to the point where I was like, I don't give a shit, you know? Because they didn't care. They didn't care what I was going through. They were never on my side about anything that happened between me and him. The only person that I had at that time was my niece. And I hope she knows what a difference she made in my life during that time, because if it hadn't been for her, I don't know. I really don't know. Because I was in a deep, dark place. And that's another thing, you know. My niece loves me. My mother adores me. And I love being here for her too. Like, that's another thing is I've realized I love giving love more than I love getting love, if you understand what I mean. Like, I love loving people more than I love receiving love at this point in my life. I'm just making sure this is right. I'm trying to go for a little Valentine's Day look here. Before you guys start feeling sorry for me or anything, I do have a Valentine's date on Friday with my two best friends. We're going to the local Mexican restaurant here in town. That's delicious. I went with my brother and his wife for the first time right before my birthday. Oh my gosh, it's so good. I am so excited. I've been wanting to go there ever since that night. But so I do have a little Valentine's date to look forward to. And that's another thing. I have my two best friends that I grew up with here, and I can just go see them anytime I want to, pretty much. And that really makes me happy. Super happy, actually. Because I didn't have that many friends when I lived at the beach. Pretty much he alienated me from any friends I had. But I was friends with all his friends, you know, type of thing. But this Valentine's Day, I just realized how important self-love is, and how important it is to have that support system surround you, because like I told you guys, I've felt more loved these past almost 3 months than I have in a very long time. You know, you can say you love somebody as much as you want to, but I will say this once, and I'll say it 100 more times. Actions speak louder than words. Okay? That's actually one of my favorite love songs. Now, that we're talking about love songs too, is More Than Words. I'm trying to, was it the Eagles that sang that song? I cannot remember who sang it, but that is one of my, if not my favorite love song, because it just says, you know, more than words is all you have to do to show that you love me, you know, type of thing. Actions speak louder than words, pretty much. So what we want to do, let's go for a darker on the side here. And of course, I love the song Flowers. My mom's been going around singing that song ever since the Grammys. And to be honest, the radio had played it so much that I actually got tired of it. But then I watched it on the Grammys, and I watched her sing it, and now I love it again. But that is a great song. If you're alone on Valentine's Day, go buy yourself chocolates, go buy yourself flowers, go buy yourself anything you want to. You don't have to have a man buy you anything, any gifts at all to make you feel good. Just, do like I did. Take a bubble bath. Take, drink some wine. Eat some chocolate covered cherries or strawberries, sorry. Do something to, what's the word? To spoil yourself, Self-love. Self-love. I always felt like I had to have a man to do any of those things. To, go out to a steak dinner or to go to a movie or to do anything. And now that I'm alone and going through a divorce, I've just realized I can count on myself to do those things. And it's crazy because all my life, up until recently, very recently, this last year actually, I was so afraid of being alone. And I think that's what kept me, other than my dog, Ami. I will say this. That dog, I think, is what kept us together so long. Because I loved her so much and I didn't want to leave her. Because, like I said before, there's only so much faith that you can have in a person. It gets very exhausting. Very exhausting to have faith in someone for so long and not seeing any changes at all. And then just being hurt and damaged beyond. When I first got here, I've seen such a difference in myself because when I first got here, I was a mess. I just felt like trash, felt guilty. I'm so bad with eyeliner, you guys. Please don't judge me. I just felt guilty. I felt like God didn't love me, even though that night on the beach, I told you everything changed after that. I've never really stopped and looked at myself in that way. Because like I told you guys, I relied on the opinions of others to make myself feel good. And that's not the way to go about things. Like Prim ASMR just released a video where she's talking to her haters because they call her names, and it makes me sick to my stomach that she even has to make a video like that. Because have you guys seen Prim ASMR? That girl is the most bright, beautiful, inside and out. Every time I watch her video, she's just so positive and so happy, and she's like the sun, She's just bright and happy, and that's why I enjoy watching her videos so much. And it hurts me to know that she has haters like that just want to bring her down. And I told her, I said, there are people in this world that are obviously going through their own shit, and they want to bring other people down with them. And it's just not worth it. It's not. Just let it go like she did. Just let it go. Because people are mean. There are a lot of mean people in this world. that just want to bring other people down. And that's never going to change. There is always going to be somebody that think they are better than anybody else. And that's why I'm saying right now that you just need to learn to love yourself. And I've heard that all my life. It's crazy how I've heard that all my life. Kelly, you need to love yourself before you can love anybody else. And I'd be like, well, love myself. How am I supposed to love myself if I don't have somebody complimenting me all the time? Because opinions of others, like I said. All I'm saying is God loves me. My best friends love me. Hi to Caleb and Hayden, by the way. I don't think I shouted them out last time I did a video. And they always love hearing their names. Happy Valentine's Day. I love you guys. And I love this community. I love how supportive you guys are. And even if I only had 5 subscribers right now, I'd still do videos for you guys. And that is the God's honest truth. I do not do this for money. It'd be nice, I'm not gonna lie. But at the time being, you guys are just such a great sounding board. And you guys are my friends. And it fills my heart with so much love. I have so much love for you guys. And I want you guys to know that. But anyways, my hair's still a little wet from my bath. But now I might have to maybe go to the movies or something. I don't know. Oh God, I plan to do a what I've been watching video because there's a show that I've been watching that I'm totally addicted to. I'm gonna have to buy the book series now because I have to know what happens. Oh my gosh. So anyways, I love you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's more of a ramble, but I love you guys so much. And thank you for all your support. And thank you to my best friends that watched this video. I love you girls so much, and I can't wait till Friday. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. I also have a little couple surprises in store for the, you know, for everything they've done for me. Even if everything they've done for me is from the heart, you know, you know, of course they've bought me stuff and stuff, but I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm so happy. This is the first Valentine's Day in a long time where I've just felt so full of love, but not the romantic kind. Self-love and love for others. Always remember that, okay? It will fill your soul with so much happiness if you just focus on the love for yourself and the love for others. Always remember that. I love you guys. I'll be talking to you soon.